Do you feel the struggle of trying to get your first 20 followers on Twitch? Or do you just want to become a better streamer in general? I recently helped a friend increasing his followers per stream by 55%, and I decided to bundle 15 of my best actionable tips in one video, so here we go. Tip number 1. Play a lesser known or older game to claim the number 2 spot. If you have little to no followers, then this strategy is great for you. There are still a lot of games on Twitch that are older games or niche games and still get viewed, but don't have that many people streaming it. Those viewers are constantly looking for new interesting channels for the game. Go play the game, and instead of being hidden at the bottom of the list for a very popular game, you can appear on top of the list next to the few popular streamers for that lesser known game. This will definitely get you some early attention, and if you do everything else right, I guarantee you will get new followers. What also can work when using this method of playing older or niche games is contacting one of the bigger streamers for that game and asking them, hey, I just started out streaming this game and it's an interesting little community. Would you be so kind to give me a host to help me out after you're done streaming? Thanks anyways. This won't work every time, but sometimes it will, so it's worth trying. Also, never promote yourself in the chat of a streamer, always send a private message for this kind of stuff. An alternative for this method is playing a popular game but streaming it in your own language. Depending on the popularity of the language, this can be a good idea. I'm Dutch, so for me it would be a good idea because in Dutch I have a much bigger chance of appearing on top of the list. Now that you have the early attention, you have to use your momentum to convert the viewers into followers. And that brings me to my next tip. Tip number 2. Scoring followers with the TGC rule. You need to keep talking, so when a viewer enters your stream, you grab their attention and you close the deal by turning them into a follower. In general, when streaming, you always have to act like you have a lot of viewers. Even if you have no viewers, just keep talking. When someone clicks your stream and you're just sitting there staring at your screen saying nothing, they will just get bored and leave immediately. Later in this video, I will give some tips to never run out of things to say. Tip number 3. Use artwork and graphics. This is a common tip, but I cannot exclude it from my guide. Having panels and an overlay and all that stuff is important. They aren't 100% necessary, but they definitely help. When someone joins your stream and he sees all that stuff, it looks professional and it sends a clear message that you're serious about what you're doing. There are a lot of streamers down the list that just installed OBS to test streaming. Convince your viewer that you're not one of them and that you're worth checking out. If you can't make graphics yourself, you can check out my playlist on that, because I will make some really interesting videos about that in the future. Tip number 4. Promoting on social media is powerful. Use Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and every other social media you already use. Make sure they are connected to each other and viewers can easily find them. Even if you have to post the same thing on Facebook and on Twitter, just post it. Tip number 5. Branding your stream is key. Every stream should be different. Make the stream something of your own. Brand it. How do I brand my stream? There are a lot of ways to brand your stream, and how you do it completely depends on what your thing is. You can have a mascot. Many streamers have it, for example a cardboard character or a stuffed animal. But when you use one, I found a few rules to be important. The first rule is to make sure it's a unique mascot. Don't steal an ID from another streamer or you completely miss the boat on being unique. The second rule is that the mascot should be everywhere. Add it to your profile picture, to some of your titles, to your offline screen, to your panels, everywhere. You get it. And give it a name. The third rule when having a mascot is to mention it a lot during your stream, or to wear something related to it. For example, if your mascot is a stuffed bear, you can wear a bear hat. Another way to brand your stream is to create a subscriber wall. It's interesting to look at, you can make it look good and something people would recognize when returning to your stream. Also, it gives a family vibe and makes people want to be part of the family by subscribing or following. You can also have a thing just by being known for some kind of action. For example, Bachira is a WoW streamer and every time he gets a subscriber, he says, "Hit him with flex." And everyone who watches WoW streams knows that Bajheera is the flexer of Twitch. Be the something else of Twitch. I recently heard an interesting idea from someone. It's a fitness gaming streamer, and he built a wheel which he spinned every hour, and there were numbers written on the wheel, and every hour he did a certain amount of push-ups equal to the number that was on the wheel. It was really interesting and something people would come back for. Part of your branding is creating an interesting mood in your streams. You can choose to be energetic with extreme ups and extreme downs, or you can choose to make a chill lounge stream with good music and chill talks. The last thing is to be an educational streamer, and that brings me to my next tip. Tip number 6. Educational streams are perfect to get new followers. People like to watch streams for entertainment, but they also like to learn. Everyone wants to be better at the game they're playing, and watching an educational streamer playing your game is like killing two birds with one stone. If the advice you're giving is good advice and people are actually learning something, you can bet that a big part of them will follow. If you decide to do some educational streams, put it in your title, people will click it. Tip number 7. Are you pro or are you funny? Play your strengths. There's two types of streamers. The first type is a 200 IQ streamer that's just very good and gets viewers just by making awesome plays. And then there's the other streamer that's just super funny and gets views by entertaining people. Decide which one of the two you are and try to build your stream around that. If your followers watch you because you're very good at the game, don't act stupid in a 1v1. Just wreck the noob and afterwards laugh with how hard he got wrecked or explain what you did. If you're a funny and entertaining streamer, you can fool around in a 1v1 even if you lose, because afterwards you can laugh about it and just have a good time on your stream, because that's why people watch you, to be entertained and to have a good time. Tip number 8. Every follower is important. Let's say you do a 5-hour streaming session and you can convince 5 people to check out your Twitch channel. If you engage with them, invite them in your next game, play with them, maybe carry them, there's a big chance that some of them will follow you. And each follower is a step in the right direction. Getting Twitch followers is a snowball effect. If you have more followers, you will get more views, so you will appear higher on the Twitch video list, and you will have a bigger chance of getting new viewers, so try to get every follower you can. Tip number 9. How to never run out of things to say. Like I already mentioned, you should never stop talking, because every viewer that enters your stream while you're not talking will immediately leave. So how do you keep talking? The first thing and the easiest thing to do is to talk about your day. What did you do that day? Is there something else you're about to do after the stream? Did you see something special? Did you do something you normally never do? If you have some viewers, you can ask them about their day. The more viewers you have, the more input you will get. So some streamers just talk with their viewers the whole stream. If you're playing a strategy game, you can explain your in-game decisions. Viewers can learn something, it's interesting. You can also narrate some characters in-game. If you're playing a game with a lot of talking, you can narrate them. You can also do voice impressions or go to your favorite in-game character or your favorite movie star. It's all content. The next tip is the most boring and the most common tip you've ever heard, so I will try to go into the details. Here it comes. Tip number 10. Have a schedule. For real, having a schedule is really important. It shows that you're consistent, that you're reliable, that you are professional, that you're serious about what you're doing. But there are also some psychological reasons why having a schedule is important to get more followers and subscribers, and I will tell you why. People love habits. If they watch your stream every day at a specific time during the week, they will expect you to be online at those times. If you're online when they want or expect you to be, they will feel satisfied and be more eager to follow you, or if they already were a follower, to subscribe to you. For a second reason, I have to tell a little story first so you will understand it better. I love the music in the TV show Suits, so I often listen to a playlist filled with songs from the TV show. And every time a song is ending, I start singing the next song before it even started. That's unconscious. I just heard the song so much that I just feel what song is next. The same thing can be applied to Twitch streams. When someone has watched your stream 4 times in a row at 9 PM, chances are that the 5th time that person goes to his computer and he starts Twitch at 9 PM, he will think about your stream. And that can be because of a whole lot of reasons. Maybe he was drinking a cup of coffee the 4 past times, so the 5th time taking a cup of coffee and watching Twitch may remind him of your stream. And the last tip, don't be late. Never be late. You can be early, but you can't be late. Because when someone goes to Twitch to check out your stream because he knows that you will be online and you're not online, you just lose the follower. You lose every little advantage that you just got by trying out all the things I said all at once. It's time for our next tip, and it's a pro tip. Tip number 11. Mention when you will go offline 30 minutes in advance. Imagine that you're streaming and you're about to go offline. In the last 10 minutes, you're not queuing any more games. You're just slowing down, maybe talking a bit with your viewers, or in general, you're slowing down. When I watch a streamer that's slowing down, I just leave. So I will miss his call to action at the end of his stream where he says, "Hey guys, I will go offline, please follow me." To counter this, you can remind your stream that you will go offline in 30 minutes. So you just say, "Hey guys, in 30 minutes I will go offline. If you don't want to miss out future streams, please follow." Tip number 12. Be a streamer also when offline. What I mean by this is 2 things. And the first thing is that you should create business cards for your stream, or at least that you shouldn't be scared to tell other people that you're a streamer and give them your online name. When you meet someone new on the bus and it looks like he's a gamer too, just give him your business card or tell him about your stream. Chances are that you just got yourself a new follower, and every follower helps. The second one is that you should be part of the gaming community when being offline by going to gaming related events. It's crowded with streamers, people looking for other streamers. Just talk to people, give them your business cards, tell them about your stream, listen about their stream, share some tips. Or you can go to bigger streamers. If you have a strong personality, maybe they will become an instant fan of you and they will help you out in the future. It's all possible. Just go to people, talk to people, and promote yourself, also when being offline. Tip number 13. Keep your stream clean with rules and bots. This is part of my playlist about setting up your Twitch profile. If you want more details, you can check out my video, but I will summarize it right here. So making up some rules is real simple, but it helps to keep your stream clean and professional. Write some do's and don'ts of your stream, but not only things like no spamming or be polite, but also some practical things like, do you accept song requests? Do donations show on the stream? Do you accept input from viewers on what to do next? Or are you playing what feels right at the time? It gives the viewer a better image on what to expect from your stream. Also use some bots to filter out links or people spamming or bad words. If you don't know how to set up these bots, you can check out the video I made about this. Tip number 14. Have a niche. I already said that you should play some older or niche games to appear higher on the list and get some early viewers, but that's not something you do when you have 20 or 30 active viewers or even 10 active viewers. After a while, it's better to niche down and seek one game or one genre that you play every time. While some streamers can get away with playing whatever they want, most of us can't. Most people lose 30% of their viewers immediately after switching games. Tip number 15. Engage with your chat. First of all, and most importantly, when someone enters your stream and says hello in chat, you always reply and ask them what's up. People appreciate this attention and will be more willing to say some more things in chat if they know that you will engage with them. Second, if someone enters your stream and you remember them from a previous stream, don't say hello, but say, "Hey, welcome back." They will feel special and they will be more eager to follow you, or if they already were a follower, to subscribe to you. And a third tip for engaging with your chat is to know how to deal with haters. Don't let the negative energy of them into your chat. You can maybe try to ask them what the problem is, but if they keep hating, just report them and move on. Don't let them get to you. And then there's one bonus tip: use auto-hosting. As some of you may already know, Twitch offers an auto-hosting feature. What this does is allowing you to host other people while being offline, so you get a host from them in the future in return. You can do this in two ways. You can make a list of people you want to host yourself, or you can let Twitch decide who to host and which channel is best suited to receive a host from you. I cannot go into the details of how to set this up correctly because this video is already way too long, but I will make a YouTube video about that and add it as a YouTube card, so you can watch it right there, and I promise that you will learn something new. So these were my 15, actually 16 tips for growing your Twitch channel. How many followers do you have? And are you going to try any of these tips? Please let me know in the comments. I will definitely read them. So I will see you in my next video. Have a good day.